This is IGN. Space rocks. This is your IGN review of Project Hail Mary by Tom Jorgensen. When Phil Lord and Chris Miller departed Solo, a Star Wars story mid-production in 2017 due to creative differences, it left a lot of people imagining just what a space epic from the directors of 21 Jump Street and the Lego Movie would have felt like, and whether the duo were up to the task of leveling up the scale of their filmmaking to that degree in the first place. In that sense, Project Hail Mary, their first live-action directing effort since 2014's 22 Jump Street, feels like vindication for Lord and Miller. The pair and star Ryan Gosling, who plays Ryland Grace, prove perfectly suited to each other's sensibilities, opening the door to an exciting interstellar adventure that, even through some occasional pacing hiccups, remains emotionally engaging throughout, thanks to the crackling chemistry between Gosling and the most wonderful little rock person you've ever met. Even with the stakes as high as they are, it should come as no surprise with Phil Lord and Chris Miller at the helm that Project Hail Mary is hilarious. Drew Goddard's script, based on the book by Andy Weir, maintains the affable snark of Weir's writing well, and Lord and Miller delight in taking the air out of tense moments with a laugh. Grace's discovery of what looks to be an alien ship may be terrifying for him, but the straight-up cartoonish sight gag that follows really sets Project Hail Mary apart from other similarly budgeted sci-fi epics. For most of its considerable 156-minute runtime, Project Hail Mary roars ahead, but the third act does suffer from some structural issues which keep it from ending as strong as it could have. On its own merits, the final leg of Grace and Rocky's mission is a thrilling set piece which sees every aspect of the production at its most impressive, but by the time it's tailed off, there's still a lot of Project Hail Mary left to go, leaving the rest feeling a little anticlimactic, even if the film does land on its feet in how it pays off Grace and Rocky's relationship. But even through third act sputters, Project Hail Mary looks incredible, boasting top-notch production design and some truly stunning cinematography from Greg Fraser, who brings the rich sense of texture from his Oscar-winning work in the Dune franchise to bear here, with work that consistently elevates Lord and Miller's film. With the outsized emphasis on light in the story, astrophage is discovered on a beam of infrared light in space. Fraser finds all kinds of ways to refract and bend it to create incredible depth in the frame, highlighting dazzling spacescapes and engrossing human moments alike. Fraser's work hits its spectacular apex when Grace and Rocky reach their destination, as both the planet itself and the swarming astrophage, as seen through the Hail Mary's IR scopes, create a majestic sense of beauty and terrible danger right when the movie needs it most. Thrilling, heartfelt, and hilarious, Project Hail Mary is a rollicking sci-fi blockbuster. Lord and Miller faithfully adapt Andy Weir's novel, carrying forward the author's celebration of science, teamwork, and bravery on a huge scale, bolstered by great performances from Ryan Gosling and James Ortiz, and Greg Fraser's fantastic work behind the camera. Some pacing issues inherent in closely adapting the novel structure do make for a somewhat rough landing, but through the lens of Grace and Rocky's partnership being the real mission we want to see succeed, Project Hail Mary is a memorable celebration of how much we can accomplish when we work together. Project Hail Mary's IGN score? 8 out of 10. Thanks for listening to IGN. My name is Tony Jackson, and for the latest updates on Project Hail Mary and for the latest movie reviews, visit us at IGN.com.
Spoken Layer.